Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Emile Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News. And you probably know by now that Charli D'Amelio hit her goal of 100 million followers on TikTok, but it didn't come without its fair share of controversy. Let's break it down. We all love a good comeback story, and due to a little thing called cancel culture, we've become far more familiar with celebs and influencers having to work their way from the ground up after a major public setback. Charli D'Amelio might be new to the scene as of this year, but she's no stranger to criticism amongst her newly coveted achievement of reaching 100 million followers on the platform that started it all for her. Charli is currently TikTok's biggest star, sitting pretty with over 102 million followers, but as many fans are aware, her journey to reach 100 million followers about a year after joining the platform has been anything but glamorous. In case you missed it, Charli recently made headlines after her family, including her older sister Dixie D'Amelio, posted the first video of their family's new series called Dinner with the D'Amelios. The series' first dinner guest was none other than beauty guru James Charles, who knows firsthand the art of internet comebacks. Not only did the episode spark backlash after Charli and Dixie mocked their dinner prepared by private chef Erin May, but Charli ended up losing respect among her fan base after a viral comment she made about reaching 100 million followers in her first year on TikTok.
Because imagine if I hit 100 mil a year after hitting a mil.
Was the 95 not enough for you?
Well, I was just like saying like even number.
Well,
Just before the video was posted, Charli was almost to her goal of 100 million followers, but things quickly took a turn for the worst when thousands of other influencers and fans accused her of being ungrateful and bratty, which led to a decrease of over 1 million followers. After receiving a mess of abuse to the point of death threats, Charli took to Instagram Live to share a tearful video expressing that her comments were simply a misunderstanding and pleaded with fans to remember that she is only human. YouTubers including James Charles and Trisha Paytas both chimed in, starting their own virtual feud amongst themselves, but considering all that James went through while being open and transparent with his fans during the Tati Westbrook drama, it seems fans felt a sort of similar sentiment when it came to Charli receiving so much unanimous hatred. Charli also opened up about the hate she received during her and Dixie's podcast, Two Chicks, explaining that she has no regrets about getting emotional and showing her true feelings to fans, and that it's something she never wants to change about herself.
I feel like people really have to understand that, yes, I do have a substantial amount of people that follow me on social media. That does not mean that I am not a person. Everyone likes to say a year ago I was a normal kid doing something in school. A year later, I'm a normal kid doing stuff for social media.
Apparently, the internet was able to forgive and forget Charli's moments about reaching 100 million that were all one giant misunderstanding, because not even 48 hours after her tearful live stream, she redeemed herself and hit and even surpassed her goal. So what exactly changed in a matter of hours that prompted fans to gain a sense of sympathy for this seemingly normal 16-year-old who danced her way onto the platform just a year prior? Ben Jeffries, entrepreneur and CEO of brand marketing platform Influencer, weighed in on why he believes fans had a change of heart after so many unfollowed Charli due to her comments. He spoke to Metro explaining that Charli went live to apologize to her followers and to acknowledge and accept responsibility for the fact that her words had come across the wrong way. Going live indicated to her followers that her apology wasn't scripted or pre-recorded, and I believe showed that she was genuinely sorry. Ben also believes that Charli's apology and sincerity surrounding the whole ordeal indicates that she has learned a lesson, and reaching 100 million followers would suggest that her followers have forgiven her, in which he doesn't imagine she'll find herself in the same predicament anytime soon. The realness and relatability only attracts fans to her as she navigates her teen years in a whole new normal, yet still very similar to millions of her fans. Ben also predicts that by reaching 100 million followers, Charli's growth will only continue to snowball, adding, "We have already seen Charli begin to move beyond the app, launching a podcast with her sister Dixie, who also boasts a large TikTok following, and focusing more efforts on YouTube. I would predict that as her following continues to grow, Charli will look at finding a variety of platforms on which to speak to her followers." Aside from using multiple outlets to speak openly and honest with fans, many people likely also appreciated that Charli addressed yet another controversy after some accused her of buying followers to get to 100 million. She quickly nipped that rumor in the bud during the same podcast episode, stating loud and clear that she has never once purchased followers for herself or for anyone.
Have I ever bought followers for myself? Or anyone? No, I have not. Has my family? No, they have not. Has anyone that I know? No, they have not. Are there bots on the app called TikTok? Indeed, everyone has bots. That's how the app is run, that's how the app works, that's how they make the app look the way it is. Can I control that? Absolutely not.
With TikTok's lighthearted content versus YouTube's longer formatted vlog style, Charli has been able to establish a sense of community with fans, which has clearly bode well in her favor. There's no question Charli cherishes her growing fans and their ongoing support, but at the end of the day, we do need to remember that she is only human and that humans are going to slip up. That's just life, y'all. But for more details on the backlash that Charli received after hitting 100 million followers on TikTok, click right over here for another Clevver News video. And then let us know your thoughts on all of this and who you think will be the next TikToker to hit 100 million down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr. You can find me on Instagram at Emile Ennis Jr., on TikTok at Emile Ennis Jr. 31, and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.